Good day, children. Sai Ram. Welcome back to our New Voices class. Children, do you remember what did I teach you in the previous period? Can you tell me? Do you remember what did I teach in the previous period? Yes, I had explained in short. In short only I explained what is there in this lesson, the greedy dog. Then we had done the reading of this lesson once, right? Yes, na? So, what did we do in the previous period? I had explained the lesson in short and we had done the reading of this lesson. So, today we are going to continue with the same lesson. Okay? So, let us start. First, we will start with the reading of this lesson. Okay? First, we will do the reading of this lesson. You will listen and repeat after me. See how teacher is reading. So, you are going to listen very carefully and you are going to repeat after the teacher. Okay? Let us start. Lesson number 5. The greedy dog. One day, a dog saw a piece of meat in a shop. He was very hungry. He took it in his mouth and started running home. The shopkeeper ran after him but could not catch him. Once more. Lesson number 5. The greedy dog. One day, a dog saw a piece of meat in a shop. He was very hungry. He took it in his mouth and started running home. The shopkeeper ran after him but could not catch him. The dog had to cross a river. There was a bridge over the river. The bridge was low. As he looked down into the water, he saw his reflection. Once more, the dog had to cross a river. There was a bridge over the river. The bridge was low. He looked down into the water. He saw his reflection. Okay? He thought there was another dog in the water. He thought the other dog's piece of meat looked bigger. He barked at the other dog. He thought he could get the bigger piece of meat for himself. Once more. He thought that there was another dog in the water. He thought the other dog's piece of meat looked bigger. He barked at the other dog. He thought he would get the bigger piece of meat for himself. When he opened his mouth and barked, his piece of meat fell into the river. The poor dog had to go home without any meat. He understood it was not good to be greedy. Okay, once more. When he opened his mouth and barked, his piece of meat fell into the river. The poor dog had to go home without any meat. He understood that it was not good to be greedy. Okay, once more we'll read the lesson. Once again, let us start. Children, repeat after the teacher. Lesson number 5, the greedy dog. One day, a dog saw a piece of meat in a shop. He was very hungry. He took it in his mouth and started running home. The shopkeeper ran after him but could not catch him. The dog had to cross a river. There was a bridge over the river. The bridge was low. As he looked down into the water, he saw his reflection. He thought that there was another dog in the water. He thought the other dog's piece of meat looked bigger. He barked at the other dog. He thought he would get the bigger piece of meat for himself. When he opened his mouth and barked, his piece of meat fell into the river. The poor dog had to go home without any meat. He understood that it was not good to be greedy. Okay, children? Yes, good, nice lesson, na? Now let me see how much you understood about this lesson, because I am going to ask you few questions based on this lesson. So you are going to answer to my question. Okay? So let us start. Let us see. First question is, why did the shopkeeper run after the dog? Why did the shopkeeper run after the dog? Can you tell me why did the shopkeeper run after the dog? Yes? Think and tell me the answer. Yes. The shopkeeper ran after the dog to catch him, right? The shopkeeper ran after the dog to catch him. Why did he run? Why did he run to catch the dog? Because the dog took the piece of meat from the shop. Okay? That's why the shopkeeper ran after the dog to catch him. Okay? Next one. What did the dog see in the water? What did the dog see in the water? Yes, the dog saw his reflection in the water. So, what did the dog see in the water? The dog saw his reflection in the water, his own reflection, his own face he saw in the water. Okay, next one. What happened to the dog in the end? Can you tell me what happened to the dog in the end? Yes? Yes. As the piece of meat fell into the river, the poor dog went without any meat. So what happened to the dog in the end? As a piece of meat fell into the river, the poor dog went without any meat. So he couldn't get a meat, fell into the river, no? So he couldn't get anything to eat. So he went home without any meat. Okay? Next one. describe the dog in the story. That means you have to tell how was the dog in this story. Yes, you have to tell how was the dog. Yes, the dog was greedy. Yes, no, the dog was greedy. Because of his greediness, he lost what he was having. No, he wanted that bigger piece which he saw in the water. His own reflection he saw in the water, and he thought that there was one more dog in the water. So he thought that I will take that also bigger piece. That's why what did he do? He opened his mouth for barking. He thought if he'll bark, then the dog which one was there in the water will run away. He thought that. So for that he opened his mouth, and when he opened his mouth, the meat was there in his mouth. That meat fell into the water. So because of his greediness, okay, so he lost what he was having. So how was the dog? The dog was greedy. He wanted more. He wanted more. That's why we can come to know that this dog in the story, he was very greedy dog. Okay. So describe the dog in the story. So how was the dog? The dog was greedy. Okay. So children, we have finished the lesson. Now we will do the textbook activities. New voices textbook activity. You know that after every lesson we do the textbook activity. So what will you do now? You will take your new voices textbook. Okay, take your new voices textbook. Come on, be ready with your new voices textbook. Take your pencil, eraser, and be ready with the textbook. Come on. Now you are going to open page number 38. Open page number 38. 38. Write today's date. Yes. Now you can see there in that page, fill in the blanks using the pictures. Okay. Fill in the blanks using the pictures. Now here you can see what is there? Dog. I am a dog. So something is given about the dog. So you have to fill in the blanks. So now see here. I can be your best friend. Best. What can you write here? I can be your best. What? Dog says that I can be your best. Which word we can add here? Yes, I can be your best friend. So dog can be your best friend, not right? Very good. Now next sentence, next one, number 2. I don't speak. Okay, I don't speak, but I can. Yes, I can bark. I don't speak. Dog don't speak, but what can they do? Can bark. Okay, so I don't speak. I can bark. Number 3. I can wag my tail. I can wag my what? What can you see here? I can wag my tail. Wag means move. You can see, no? The dog wags his tail. So, what? I can wag my tail. So, let us see. Yes, I can wag my tail. Next one. Number 4. I don't have feet. I don't have feet. What does the dog have? It doesn't have feet. Then what does it have? It has a paws. It has paws. Okay, you can see that these are the paws. Okay, so I don't have feet. I have paws on his legs. Okay, we have feet. Human beings we have feet, but the animals they have paws. Okay, on their legs. Number 5. I have sharp what? I have sharp. Let us see. Yes, I have sharp. What is this? Yes, I have sharp ears. So I have sharp ears. Now see, you can. Dog's ears are very sharp. Okay. So it can hear very nicely. Okay. So dogs have very sharp ears. Okay. We'll go to the next one. So all are going to write these answers in the text. We'll go to the next one. Now see the next one. Tick the correct answer. So two options are given in the bracket. You have to put a tick to the correct option. What is the first one? The dog ran with a piece of meat or loaf in his mouth. What did the dog carry in his mouth? It was meat or a loaf? Yes, it carried meat. Put a tick on meat. Second one. The dog had to cross a tunnel or a river. The dog had to cross a river. So put tick on the river. Next, number 3. The dog saw his reflection or another dog in the river. Was there another dog in the river or his own reflection? Yes, his reflection. So the dog saw his reflection in the river. Number 4. The piece of meat looked smaller or bigger in the reflection. In the water, the piece of meat looked smaller did it look bigger in size? Yes, it was looking bigger in size, na? So the piece of meat looked bigger in the reflection. Okay. Number 5. The dog jumped or barked at the other dog. The dog jumped or barked at the other dog. Yes, it barked. The dog barked at the other dog. Okay. Shall we go to the next one? Okay. Now see here. Now you are going to see the page number 41. We are going to see the feeling words. Feeling. Okay. Now see, read these words that say about us and how we feel. So these are the feeling words. Now sleepy, it shows the feeling that I am feeling like sleepy. We say no, so I am feeling sleepy. Okay. So sleepy is a feeling word. Greedy. So greediness, greedy. It's also a feeling. Happy, I am feeling happy. It's also a feeling. I am feeling sad. So it is a feeling. I am feeling angry. We say no, I am feeling angry. It's also feeling words. So these are the feeling words. Sleepy, greedy, happy, sad and angry. These are the feeling words. Now we will see what is the activity based on these feeling words. See now. See here. Now fill in the blanks with the words from the box. So in the box some words are given. These are the feeling words. Okay. Those words are greedy, happy, sad, sleepy and angry. Okay. So these words are the feeling words. Now these feeling words we have to complete in the blanks. So read the sentence properly and which feeling word will be suitable for that sentence that we have to fill in. Okay. Now see the first one. My friend pushed me. I am what? The first letter of the word is given. Feeling word is given. Starting from A. My friend pushed me. I am what will give? Will be happy? Huh? If someone push you, will you be happy? Huh? Or will you feel sleepy? No, it will be angry. So the feeling will be angry. So I am angry. First letter is given already, A. Just write A-N-G-R-Y, angry. Second one. I lost my ball. I am. If you are losing something, how will you feel? You will feel sad, no? Yes. So which feeling shows that? Yes, I am sad. Starting from S. So I lost my ball. I am sad. Next one. I got a new toy car. I feel when you get something new. Your mummy, papa. Suppose they give you something new thing. So how will you feel? You will feel happy, right? So I got a new car. I feel happy. Happy. So which feeling will come? Happy feeling, right? Next one. Number 4. I don't want to share my toys. I don't want to share any toys with my friends or with my cousins or brothers or sisters. So that means I am what? What is that feeling? What feeling comes in your mind? Greedy. Yes. So I don't want to share my toys. I don't want to share my things with others. That means it shows that you are greedy. So I am greedy. So greedy is a feeling. Number 5. It is 10 at night. I feel. So it is 10 o'clock at night. So what do you feel? Yes, you feel sleepy. So it is 10 at night. I feel sleepy. So we have filled this all the feeling words in the blank space. We will go to the next question. Now look at these pictures. You can see these pictures here. Now here you can see this is a, see the first one, this is a dog. You can see this is a dog. Now we are pointing the near dog. So this is a dog, pointing to the near one, near thing or animal or person, object. So this is a dog. We say this when you are pointing to the near object or a single object, single person, single animal. We say this. This is a dog. Okay. Now see the next one. That is a dog. That is a dog. Now we are pointing to the far away animal. The animal is far away. The dog is far. So we are pointing from here. Then what we say? That. So when you are pointing to the far away object, we use that. So that is a dog. When we point out to the far away object, thing, person, animal, when it is only one, single. Okay. Only single object, single person, single animal, when we point out and that is far away from you, we use that. So that is a dog. Now next one, see, where is the car? The car is near, so it is used this. So this is a car. Next one, now see, this car is far away. Okay, far away the object you are pointing, and it's only one car. So we use that is a car. Okay. Now see, the penguin is nearby. Okay. So we are saying this is a penguin. So keep in mind that when one object, single object, only one thing, one person, animal, when you are pointing to near, when it is near to you, we use this. And when the object, person or animal, when it is single and is far away from you, you use that. Okay. So this and that. See the difference in the spelling. THIS this and THAT that. Because see the spelling properly, and because we are going to see what is the next one. Okay. So when we are pointing to the near object and is single, we use this, THIS this, and when the object is far away from it is single, we use that, THAT that. Now first we are going to solve, we are going to write the answers for this question. Okay. Now fill in the blanks with this or that. Now see here, dash is a bag. Now see the where is a bag? It is near or far? It is near. So what will you write? This is a bag. THIS this. Now see second one. Where is the ball? Dash is a ball. See the ball is far away. Okay. So pointing out a far object. And it is single. It is one. So we'll use that. That is a ball. Number 3. Dash is a car. Now see, where is the car? It is near or far? It is far away. So what will you use? That. That is a car. Now see the girl. Where is the girl? She is near or it is far? She is far. She is near. So what will you use? This is a girl. Followed? Now see the next one. Now look at this picture. Look at these pictures. Read the following sentences aloud. Now see in this. First one. These. See the spelling. These. These. These are children. Now these are children means they are near to you and they are many. So many children are there. No, not only one. Children many are there. So we are using these. These. These are children. So when the object, things, person, they are near to you and there are many, we use these. These. Okay. So these are children. Now see here. Now those are children. Now these children, they are also many, but they are far away. So we say those are children. Now these children, they are far away and they are many. So we are using those. Those. Understood? Now see the next one. These are balloons. Now these balloons are near to you. So we say these are balloons and they are many. So we use these. These. Now see the next one. Those are balloons. Now the balloons are far away and they are many. So we are using those. Those are balloons. Okay. Now see the next question is here. We can see some questions are given. Okay. Now see here. Now fill in the blanks with these or those. Okay, you have to fill in the blanks with these or those. Now see the first one. Dash are cats. Now there are many cats. And where are the cats? They are near. So what will you use? Yes, we'll use these. These are cats. Next one. Dash are flowers. You can see many flowers. Now these flowers are near or they are far away? Yes, they are far away. So we say those. Those are flowers. Those are flowers. Next one. Dash are caps. See the caps. They are near or far? They are near. So what will you use? These. These. Next one. Number 4. Now see the birds. Where are the birds? Are they near or they far? They are far away. So what will you use? Those are birds. They are far away. So we are, and there are many. So we'll use those. Those are birds. Now see the balls. There are many balls. But where are the balls? They are near. So we'll use these are balls. Understood, children? So when to use this and those. Okay? Now, children, we have completed the full lesson. Okay? Now your homework is, you have to read this lesson 2 to 3 times. Okay? Do the reading of this lesson 2 to 3 times and complete all the workbook activity. Okay? New voices workbook activity. Okay? So children, we will meet in the next period with a new poem. Have an energetic day, children. Bye.